Hey guys, I got a question about Irrigreen being able to throw 30 feet, and is it possible for it to throw water more than 30 feet? Like if you got wiggle room. Here on my lawn, I don't set up my Irrigreen sprinklers to throw anywhere close to 30 feet in my opinion, although it can throw 30 feet. For me, once you get past 20 to 25 feet, wind play becomes too much of an issue. I would rather put multiple sprinklers together. Let's call them 20, 40, 60. So 3 sprinklers over a 60-foot span as opposed to 2. But to demonstrate, I'm setting up a little 30-foot span here, and I'm going to turn the sprinkler on. I'm going to beef it up to 30 feet and show you as far as I possibly can. We've got a almost windless day right now, so it's kind of a perfect example. All right, so let me get my shadow out of the way here. This is the sprinkler head that I'm going to be testing out here. Right here, I've got it set to 0. And here's my crazy tape measure. I've got it all the way up to 24 feet right here, and then I've got 2 yardsticks that takes it to 27, and this one right here takes it to 30. So if I can get water to hit right here, then that's 30 feet. Anything beyond that is extra. So let's go ahead and turn things on and see what it's capable of. Now, if you look before I turn it on, if you look at the trees, they are moving. Look at the tree behind me here. Palm tree. To me, it looks like it's blowing that way just a little bit. The further you go, the last few feet that you do in terms of the sprinkler are going to be distorted quite a bit by the wind. So if the wind is blowing this way, that water is going to go further that way. If the wind is blowing this way, then the water is not going to go as far that way. That's why I say, yeah, if these sprinklers can go to 30 or beyond, I would not program them to go that far. You're going to get too much distortion in your pattern. All right, let's turn the sprinkler on. All right, this is one of my presets that I've been running in the middle of the night when I run the sprinkler. I don't run it always. I have to turn it off if I'm applying stuff to the lawn. But when I run it at night, this, according to my Irrigreen app, is 20 foot 4 inches. So if we watch where it goes, we're seeing warbling. It's really short there. Wait for it. Now it's lengthening out a little bit. Here comes a breeze. Feel it on my skin. It's getting longer. Notice that the water is hitting at about 19 feet and it's splashing out closer to the 20 to 21 range. Of course, we're going downhill, so we're getting a lot of water all the way to the edge. Now, to get to 30 feet, it's got to go all the way over here to the end of the yardstick. So I'm going to go on to the app and I'm going to expand the radius as far as I possibly can, and we'll see what happens. All right, now I've never done this before. I set this up on the app to 35.4 or 35 feet 4 inches. And so let's go kind of say I'm going to be ruining my tape measure here. You're not supposed to get these things wet. So set to 35 feet 4 inches. We are landing at about the 30-foot mark. See this? Landing on the 30-foot mark, and we're getting splash way out here. So at this point, I don't have any more yardsticks, but let's call it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a roughly 35. Now I'm all wet now. I wouldn't quite call that a full 35. We're getting splash. We are coming down grade ever so slightly. Possibly with a wind, we're going to be getting close to 35. But that is clearly wetting everything up to 30 feet. So And you know, I didn't even max the thing out. I'm curious. Oh, there it goes. Let's go ahead and try to max the thing out now. All right, the reason I keep starting at my garage is because I got to get close to the Wi-Fi to make the app responsive quickly. So the app will only allow me to attempt to go to 36 feet 6 inches. And at this point, we're still kind of landing at about that 30 to 31 mark. So occasionally the water is hitting the ground at probably about 32 and then splashing out a little bit. So at this point, I would probably say 31, 32 is probably all I can muster with the amount of water pressure that I have. I have tested my water pressure before and it is normal. It is not low, it is not high. So your mileage may vary. I would also say that if you're spraying uphill a little bit, you're not going to get to 32 feet. I would err on the lower side. My opinion. It's my opinion, though. Okay. If anyone else watching this has a question, please drop it below or in the original video linked at the end of this one. Thanks a lot, guys.